Camarda, can he be AC Milan striker? Should he play in Serie A and not in Serie C like they're making him play right now? Well, Camarda, for who doesn't know, is an AC Milan striker, but he's from the young team. He's 16 years old, and he's currently playing with the Italy national team under 19, and he's doing incredibly good. Um, he's 16 years old, like Yamal, but unlike Yamal, in Italy, nobody makes him play in the main team. Because why? Because of course, like in Italy, that the guy is not ready. It's young, he has to grow, and all that bullshit that we have. And for that reason, we don't have any good Italian young players in the league right now, right? Camarda potentially is can be a great player, and he's already showing that. And I would love to see him playing in AC Milan main team, not only in the Serie C. Serie C is the lower league in Italy. You got Serie A, Serie B, Serie C. Milan uh, created this new team called Milan Futuro, which is a team that will play in Serie C. It's an under 23 team, and it's gonna be used to have young players and to see them and to make them have some experience in a real championship instead of just playing for the young team. In which is I think is a great idea. But this is only for the ownership of AC Milan. This is only an asset. They care about the money, right? So they don't care about the sport part of it, and this is like an asset that they can have when they will sell AC Milan for a lot more money than they bought. Than they bought, Well, you understood. So now that AC Milan got Morata and God, God knows, maybe we get full Krug, which will be good because there's no other striker right now available, or no other great good striker. We had the chance for Zirkzee, but we lost it because we're cheap. I think Camarda should be given an opportunity, and I hope Fonseca calls him to play in the main team, unlike Pioli, who, for some reason, Pioli, last season there were so many injuries in AC Milan. It was just ridiculous, and because of those injuries, a lot of young players got to play. Camarda or Simic, for example, or Jimenez, which is actually from Real Madrid. And they did quite good, but they didn't have had enough continuity, and they didn't play much after the other players returned because, never promote young players. That's what we do in Italy. And I wish Fonseca has the courage to take this guy, this kid, 16 years old, and make him play. I think he deserves it. And, Yamal is a great example. You saw him in the Euro Cup. He was one of the protagonists, and he's just doing really good. And Camarda, even though we know that under 19 and under 17, that kind of competition are way less heavy than proper competitions, it is a good bet. And I will be really upset if after all of this, AC Milan would just say, yeah, we'll keep the guy, just Serie C, and maybe we'll sell him, just to make money. It is true that in Serie C, Camarda is not gonna have too many pressures, and he could grow up a little bit more quietly, let's say. While like AC Milan supporters could be pretty harsh, even though we did support Donnarumma when he was growing up. We all the mistakes that he did because he was young, we pardoned him, and then he left us the way he did. I One of my hopes though is that the media does not ruin the guy. So after one game, because he's young, he's 16 years old. It's 16 years old. I remember when I was 16 years old, my self confidence was this low, and whatever people would say, it could get lower, you know. And I can only imagine what it is for a soccer player reading his name on the in the newspapers, and especially the negative reviews. What could happen in his head? So I just hope that the Italian media don't push him too much. They let him be. Um, but man, this guy like keeps scoring. He's doing really well. He's been doing really well the past year too. This year he got his first professional contract with AC Milan, which is great news. And I hope he can be our young, strong striker for the future. And hopefully he can grow up thanks to Morata and maybe Fulkrug or whoever is going to be. Not Jovic, probably. Anyway, that's it. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think. And buonanotte. Ciao, ciao.